Hi friends, I'm here to talk about cybercrime today. As during this pandemic of COVID-19, we have seen that cybercrime has increased a lot. We are on daily basis seeing cases that has increased in this cybercrime related things. So I'm going to discuss something about this, the different methods which the hackers or the people, cyber criminals, they use, and how and what kind of measures you can take and prevent yourself from this cyber crime happening into your life. So friends, do stay tuned with me till the end of this video. So let's get started. So friends, most of the places, they are still under lockdown, and even situation like this COVID-19 is spreading, it's taking a spike. So there is all possibility that many places in India are still going to see lockdown. So it has become very essential for us to know about the cybercrime. And why it's important, because we are mostly inside our houses, and only one way through which we are communicating to the outer world is through the internet. So this internet and the online thing has actually given a facility for us, given us a platform to share our all details with everybody, which we used to do offline, but now we are online. So friends, these cyber criminals, they have been getting activated, and they are trying to dismantle our lives in various ways by either ruining us from the financial side, or ruining our reputation online, or either they are stealing our details through giving fake email, through fake websites, and in order to take away our identity. So friends, I'll be discussing some measures through which we can actually understand how this whole cybercrime thing actually hampers our life. Always we knew that the economic background actually leads to crime, but why this cybercrime has increased these days? Cybercrime has increased because the cyber criminals, they are actually taking the opportunity of the anxiety and fear that we possess. The measures, the techniques that they are using, such as phishing, which is an important technique through which they try to steal the informations from our personal devices. So either by sending fake email IDs on which if you click, or by giving some lucrative investment policies where you can use, where you can invest. So this kind of lucrative things are being sent to us on our email IDs, or on social medias where we are very much active these days. So you have to be very much careful. And most important thing, that the children, they are availing this cyber platform for getting the school educations or tuitions. So this has become very much important for us to look into the daily affairs that the children are dealing with, whether they are being targeted as victims on the cyber platform. So it's very much important for all the parents, apart from their own official works going on from the household, along with the household works, they have to keep in mind that the children's, whether they are being targeted or not, because during this whole COVID-19 situation, cyber criminals have activated in various manipulative ways through which they are targeting children. So viewers, friends, these cyber criminals, they are actually targeting the fear and anxiety of us, because this pandemic has created a lot of fear, for which we are unable to go outside, and by use of malwares such as worms, viruses, and like Trojan horses, this kind of malwares are being sent to our personal devices, and in order to damage our device, or in order to steal informations from our devices. So many cases I have seen in these days, like many of my colleagues, and even at a certain point of time, I personally have faced this kind of situation situation where even some very near relative of mine, his email ID was been hacked, and a different malicious email has been sent to somebody else, for which we had to suffer a lot. So this is one situation which I am describing. And another important thing is that credit card frauds are being taking place. Then even in order to defame you, various kind of activities are being taken by the cyber criminals in order to blackmail, in order to extract money from you, extortion kind of things. So this kind of has also increased in during this whole pandemic situation. Now friends, it's time for some measures that we have to take. First measure that we have to take, that we have to maintain a proper cyber hygiene. That is, we have to when we have to connect to a Wi-Fi connection, we'll have to see whether it's an authentic Wi-Fi connection or not any other random Wi-Fi connection. Secondly, that we have to be very much vigilant about any email that is coming to our on our email, and whether it's coming from an authentic website or not. Thirdly, we'll have to manage about the password that we actually use for our email ID, or various other sites that we are using, or we have to give a two-step verification for your email ID. Then fourthly, we have to keep a two-way communication with the person with whom we are communicating. Firstly, if I'm sending an email to somebody, it's my colleague or some professional work or somebody else, then whether the email has come from him or her, we have to cross-check it via a message. We should cross-check it via WhatsApp or by giving a quick call. And another important thing I will tell, that we should not randomly click on any link that comes to our email. First, we have to cross-check whether it's from a proper and authentic website or not, because there may be various lucrative kind of things that are being sent to us, either by way of giving us like asking for an investment, financial investment. As we all know, the people are suffering economically during this whole situation, so you have to be aware of that. Thirdly, finally, you have to also have the knowledge of cyber vigilance. So please enhance your cyber security knowledge, so that so that you do not fall into the trap of a cyber criminal. Now, even after completing all these measures, and we have taken all such measures, now finally, if somehow we fall into the prey of a cyber crime, so what we have to do next? So finally, we'll have to, there is a government website which I'll be putting there in the description link. You can go and file a complaint there online, and you can also go to a police station, nearby police station, and file an FIR regarding the crime that has taken place. And in case like your bank credit details have been hacked, or like your ATM has been blocked or something, like if this kind of issues, you can directly contact to the bank and just tell them to block. Or even you can contact, if an email has been hacked, you can go and directly write to Google for closing your account, or this kind of, you can take various other steps in order to properly mitigate this whole situation. So friends, with this I have come to an end of my video, but before ending the video, I would like to tell you something. Like personally, I have experienced a fraud, and my family members do also have faced this kind of a situation, but we somehow have come out by taking the help of the legal field. So in order to help yourself, you have to be stay aware, and you will also have to seek help from a technical person. and you'll also have to have a knowledge of yourself. So go through all the details there on the authentic websites, how to safeguard yourself during this whole pandemic situation, because if we lose something economically, if we lose something, then it's a major loss now. And even regarding defamation and other things also, you'll have to take the help of the legal professionals. So friends, I'll end this video, and I will also come up with other topics so that I can make aware you all regarding the whole situation. And if you want me to bring some important topics, do write there in the comment section, and I would really appreciate if you just subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for other notifications. Thank you very much friends for watching my video.